on that particular piece, we never even used it. I mean, that's one of those things as a hot shot. You do a lot of that. You put in a lot of line or you prep a road, and probably 85% of the time, you don't use that line that you put in or that road that you prepped. It's the teams always tell you like, we need you to go do this, go prep this road, go put this line in this indirect piece because we're gonna burn. We're planning on burning it. And usually by about the time you finish, they change their plans and there's like, okay, it's time to go direct. We're gonna go direct instead. And that's exactly what happened with us because we got the line tied in, and the next shift, they're just like, we're gonna send you down this other side and you're just going direct. And it's just like, okay. And it's definitely a morale killer when those kind of things happen. Just because you put so much work into that piece and all you're thinking about is like, we just got to get this piece in and we're going to burn it out and we're going to be done with this side. But then they throw you the curveball and they're just like, actually, we're just going to put you somewhere else and put you direct and we're not even going to use that piece. It's a contingency line now is what it is. And the fire activity at the time, from what I remember, from that piece, you couldn't see the fire. I mean, we were quite a ways away from it. But when we got to the direct piece, fire activity was extremely minimal. I mean, definitely just creeping around, skunking around in that brush. And we had a ton of air resources. We had somebody out in front of us putting bucket drops down for us while we were putting the indirect piece or the direct piece. So yeah, it's we do a lot of that. It's very common for it to happen all the time. This year it could be different, especially after last year. But you never know. I mean, I think the direct part of fighting fire needs to be there because it's probably our best tool and it's the safest place that we can be. Because most of the time those areas are either nuked out or they're just out and we can use it as our safety zone. And the indirect portion of it, I mean, that can be a safe way to fight fire as well, but you just never know what's going to happen when you're away from the fire. And that's why we post lookouts and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, the direct portion of fire is definitely, it's important. It's very important in my opinion. And instead of teams going and telling us, go put this direct piece, they need to, in my opinion, they need to take the time to really look at what the fire activity is doing and what's out in front of it. If it's going to hit an area where the fuel model changes and the fire might just die down, maybe it's just a matter of waiting a day or two and then go get it direct and just pick it up. So